What is up guys, this is Winter's Tech Talk here. The HTC One is one of the phones that really set the benchmark for build quality in terms of Android devices. Since the N7, HTC has been demonstrating its build quality with full metal body, and this year as expected, we see yet another full metal body device. On your very first glance, the M9 may not change too much in terms of appearance. Many people criticize HTC being uninnovative. Some defend as if it's broken, don't fix it. But it doesn't mean HTC did absolutely nothing for the M9. There's still some changes that actually make the design better. Overall, I still wish HTC could have redesigned the M9's appearance. Compared to the M8, the metal is actually a lot smoother to touch, which feels really nice in the palm of your hand. The brush metal on the M9 really brings out the excellent craftsmanship HTC has been after all this year. The front of the phone is where the phone almost identical to the M8, except the proximity sensor on the M9 is a bit larger, and of course the notorious black bar is actually a bit smaller compared to the M8. The major change has to be the material choice for the surrounding edge of the phone. The M8 uses a unibody design. The M9 uses a dual-tone metal. The edge is basically a separate piece of metal to be crafted to fit onto the device. It is more observable on the white version of the phone where the edge is surrounded with gold-colored metal. The other major change are the buttons. HTC relocated the power button to the right hand side for easier hand operation. Since the M9 is still quite slippery, the relocation makes it easier to access the power button. The only issue will be the location of the power button is at the bottom of the volume rocker, where it is a little difficult to reach. There is a few occasions where I pressed the volume rocker by accident. The buttons are very tactile, quite adequate and easy to press. The back is essentially the same, but on the M9 the secondary lens has been removed and the main camera is no longer flat but slightly protrude forward, and of course adopt a square box design. For those worried about potential scratches, HTC fit the lens with sapphire glass for protection. If there's one design feature that got carried over from the old design people adore, is the dual front speaker. The speakers are amazing. The HTC M9 hands down has one of the best speakers on the market. The sound is not only just loud, but also very rich, saturated, and vigorous. On the M9, the added dual surround sound came with two modes to choose from, theater and music. These two modes can be switched back and forth without interfering with your content. The surround sound really makes the M9 a portable external speaker in your hand. One perk that really amazed me is that I can hear the bass going from the speaker. Thanks to the good speakers, if you want to share videos with friends, then nobody need to struggle for sounds from a teeny speaker. If you love to sing while listening to music through these amazing speakers, the music application inside the M9 can display lyrics for you to sing along. There is really nothing wrong with the design. It's just like wish HTC can give M9 a major overhaul like the render by Ivy League. It does feel a little boring to keep seeing a same design. Within this controversial appearance lays the gorgeous Full HD screen. Even though a lot of people have been criticizing the absence of QHD screen, this Full HD screen is still very comfortable to look at. The colors are vivid and saturated, and the image quality is still crystal clear. However, the color temperature on the M9 is a bit colder than other 4K screen I think, but it really does not interfere with your user experience. The HTC M9 still has one of the best 4K screen on the market. Inside the soft the metal package is a well-known Snapdragon 810. The M9 is the other device using it along with LG Flex 2. HTC did an emergency update just before release to deal with the overheating problem, and the solution is again thermal throttle. The Snapdragon 810 even being throttled down still can run anything as threaded. There is no observable hiccups from the CPU. I do notice the phone gets a bit hot after being running intensely, but not to a point it will shut itself down. And thanks to the metal body, the device cools down very quickly after you leave it alone. The 3GB RAM is yet another controversial topic with M9. Not because 3GB RAM is not enough, but whether HTC use DDR3 or DDR4. Fortunately, the technical data of Snapdragon 810 show it only supports DDR4 memory, so we can rest assured that M9 is using DDR4 as other 2015 devices. No matter what the phone looks like, software is what we use every day. The M9 is running Android 5.1 Lollipop with Sense 7 on top, one of the most top-rated user interface out there. The Sense UI is one of my favorite user interface too. It is smooth, clean, and lack of any bloatwares. The Sense UI therefore provides a close to stock Android experience. The Sense 7 focuses attention on the users themselves. The first new feature is the location widget. You have three choices: home, work, and out. This allows you to organize apps you will use in this location. Through the GPS on your phone, the widget will automatically display the correct apps for you. The second new feature is the choice of the theme. The older Sense did not offer too much personal customization, which to some extent a little boring to look at the same thing all the time. In Sense 7, the theme app allows you to access huge variation of themes either developed by HTC or by third party. Other than choosing what's available, you can create your own theme easily through the theme app with any picture you like. The app will try its best to create a theme around the colors and texture with the picture chosen. Then you can choose what kind of icon to go with the theme. You also have the ability to create and choose the color and texture you want for the icon layout as well, and of course the app layout too. You can really create a style truly your own. Other than that, much of the Zen 7 keeps the good features found on the older Zens, such as driver mode, blink feed, and motion launching control where you can swipe the screen to directly access a widget or blink feed, and of course double tap to wake. If there's one feature people heavily criticize HTC will be the on-screen buttons. Let's face it, it prevents full screen enjoyment. In the Zen 7, HTC firmly allows users to hide the buttons when desired. Other than that, the button layout is fully customizable to suit your own need. Furthermore, there is extra shortcut key you can add to it, such as screen timeout. One thing to point out is that if you are not a huge fan of rotary style recent app tab discs, then HTC still provides a good all-grade layout for you to choose from. The biggest change of the M9 has to be the camera. The M7 and M8 take the approach of big pixel. Unfortunately, the camera is essentially a 4 megapixel camera which struggles when it comes to picture detail. The M9 decided to go back to the old route using a 20 megapixel camera. The camera sounds really good on paper, well, I am disappointed in the real world performance. I will not deny that the detailed pictures there, but the camera is again hit or miss experience. Under an ideal light condition, the camera can take good pictures. You can really feel the improvement of the picture detail compared to the ultra pixel camera. But if the lighting is a little bit more complicated, then the camera has trouble to get correct white balance setting. It is more prominent in the scenes with complicated light source. The camera tend to struggle with white balance and produce incorrect color or pictures underexposed. A lot of criticism direct toward this unknown Toshiba sensor, but actually camera manufacturers such as Canon and Nikon use Toshiba sensor alongside with Sony sensor. This unknown T4KA7 sensor can also be found in Nokia Lumia 930. Which makes me come to a conclusion that it is a software problem, not a hardware problem. I decided to manually adjust the camera setting, and to my surprise, the result has significantly improved. Under the same scene, I see the picture are captured by different camera. I can tune the camera to produce the picture to match the actual environment better. If it is the hardware problem, then I will not able to achieve this at all. I believe M9's camera software still need further improvement. A similar result can be seen on Lumia 930. The camera is much better after receiving the new Lumia Demon update. The battery is doing alright. I can last a day without any problem if I use the phone wisely, such as just while browsing and limited video gaming. If I browse the internet a lot, watch video a lot, and game a lot, then the battery is draining a little faster compared to my other device. One thing I like to remind people is that HTC did not emphasize anything about fast charging, but technically, the Snapdragon 810 does support fast charging. Unfortunately, you need to purchase the HTC Rapid Charger separately in order to use this feature. Overall, I'm quite satisfied with the phone. It is still one of the best crafted phones out in the market. The M9 does receive many updates that bring it up to the 2015 standard, such as improved hardware, better boom sound speakers, and new Zen 7. I do personally believe HTC could have done more, such as add a fingerprint scanner, a Quad HD screen, and give it a fresh new look, and of course optimize the camera better. What do you guys think of the HTC ONE M9? Do you agree with the statement that it is the most disappointing phone on the planet? Leave your comments below and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. If you really like my video, please hit the like and subscribe button.